Hey everybody, Counterforces here, or Brad, whatever you want to refer to me as. I got some requests from some people. They want to know what I use on my classes, so I figured make a video on my class setups and how I play and what perks I use and what guns and attachments I use. So head over to create a class here, and as you can see I got all 10 slots unlocked, and generally I use stock pretty much on every gun, as you can see. Actually, on every gun. So, first and foremost, stock. Don't even matter if it's a submachine gun. Stock helps. Definitely. Alright, but for S&D, I'm going to go through all the different class setups and for each game mode that I use it for. For S&D, the M8A1 class, I use reflex and stock on the M8 with lightweight and flat jacket, toughness, dead silence and awareness, as I use a headset, and I sound more, which is my biggest advantage. And for domination, I actually replace dead silence with extreme conditioning, because getting to the flags is much more important than just sitting around and waiting to hear footsteps. In domination, it's more objective than S&D, whereas in S&D, you know, footsteps is, well, it's a 6 versus 6 last man standing, right? Like, you're going to want to be able to hear everything. Whereas Dom objective is very important, but I use hardline and flat jacket and toughness with extreme conditioning and awareness. Awareness so I can still be wary and have the audio ability while I'm playing and going for the objectives and domination. And same thing goes for the FAL, exact same. Reflex and stock on the FAL with the same perks for domination. Hardcore Dom. My hardcore Dom M8 setup is hardline flat jacket, no toughness, because toughness is pretty much useless in hardcore, as it is one shot already. There's no point in eliminating flinch. So I replace it with a cap 40 for a secondary, which is a very effective weapon in hardcore. Also using dead silence and awareness, because that is the biggest advantage in hardcore, is to being able to hear everything. And your general M8 with stock and reflex. S&D, MSMC, this is what I use on this gun in S&D. It's stock and long barrel with lightweight toughness, flak jacket, and dead silence and extreme conditioning. I get rid of awareness because this gun is more of a mobility weapon. You can be in their spawn in the first 10 seconds of the game when it starts with this gun, as its mobility is very high and with extreme conditioning. And dead silence, you can hear their footsteps, just not as brilliantly. Going on to domination, MSMC is pretty much the same as my other domination classes, except instead of flak jacket, I use hardline with lightweight. More mobility with this gun. This is a mobility weapon, as I said earlier. This is a definitely, like, if you want to be getting around with this gun, this isn't a slow moving, play tactical. This is a get in the spawn and rape everything kind of gun, right? So this is my class setup for the domination MSMC. And headquarters, this is my SCAR headquarters class. Pretty much the same as my domination classes so far, except I eliminate the reflex sight and put on the suppressor, which is a much more effective attachment in headquarters, as the spawns in headquarters are very random. You're going to want to be unseen and unheard to your best advantage. So I use the stock and suppressor, and with awareness, extreme conditioning, toughness, hardline, and flat jacket. And in S&D, it's pretty much the same as the other S&D classes, but with stock and suppressor as well. The stock and suppressor is just the highlight of this gun, because it is a very effective weapon with stock and suppressor overall. Not just in this game mode, but overall. Domination, if you're looking to use a light machine gun, if you're a light machine gun guy, this is my preferred class setup for you. In domination, but this also works TDM, headquarters, whatever. This is a very, very, very effective brutal savage class that if you use, you will definitely go positive depending on who you are and what you're playing and whatever. This will help you, this class, with stock and quick draw. The hammer, you have the reticle on them, and then the first pull of the trigger, if it's on them, they're dead. This gun is very overpowered, highly underrated, and if it's wielded correctly, you can probably go 100 and 0. I use hardline and flat jacket with it, and toughness, dexterity, because like all light machine guns, it has a very low draw, or it's very slow draw, right? So, and awareness, as I use the headset, and it's just a huge advantage overall for every class. And if you're looking to use an overkill class, this is my preference for you, is the MSMC with stock and long barrel, lightweight, toughness, dexterity, and awareness. As the sniper rifle is much more effective with dexterity if you're going to be using the DSR. Doesn't matter if it's ballista or XPR or whatever, but dexterity is a huge advantage in an overkill class because it just gives you that extra leverage when drawing and switching weapons. Awareness, as per usual, the audio ability is a huge advantage in every class, and on the MSMC, the preferred attachment, stock and long barrel. And that is it. If you disagree with any of my classes, just know these are the classes I've been using for a very long time, and I hold a true legit 4.53 KD with a 2.95 win-loss, mainly playing solo. So if these stats aren't proof that my classes are definitely effective, then feel free to adjust them accordingly into whatever you feel is necessary. If they work for you, they work for you. If they don't work for you, they don't work for you. But these are my stats, and these are the classes I've been using for a very long time. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that little skit and rant of how I set up my classes, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Please like and subscribe and leave comments. Tell me what you think. Talk to you.